While the new Bajaj Avenger range was rumored to be set for launch in the first week of this month, our sources reveal that the national launch of the product will take place in the last week of October. And the reason we say this is because of the fact that the company has started dispatching the new model to its dealers across the nation. And as we informed earlier, this time around the Bajaj Avenger will have 3 motorcycles in the range with varying capacities. While the old 220cc version will continue to be on sale with some cosmetic updates, there will be 200cc engine model as well, named the Street 200. The 200cc engine could be the same unit that powers the Pulsar NS 200. Talking about the new Bajaj Avenger 200 Street, it will get an all-black paint with red graphics on sides, new turn indicators, an updated exhaust pipe and alloy wheels. With all these changes, the updated Avenger 200 Street reminds us of the all-black Harley-Davidson Street 750. The 2015 Bajaj Avenger 220 DTSI, on the other hand, looks largely identical to the current model save for the Avenger Street 200 inspired exhaust pipe. Bajaj Auto is looking to get back to the market with a bang. After a dull 2014, this year has been all about rejuvenating its Pulsar brand and regaining lost market share. It has achieved most of that target, but will look to cement the strategy with the relaunch of its Avenger brand. The single-product Avenger brand has been on sale for a decade, since Bajaj replaced the Kawasaki Eliminator when that bike was phased out. The Avenger has been a steady seller, managing to carve a niche for itself in the relatively smaller cruiser segment. And even though we have often heard rumors about it being phased out, it has been updated from time to time, 180cc to 200cc to 220cc engine upgrades too, and has held on to selling an average of about 4,000-4,500 units a month. But now Bajaj Auto MD Rajiv Bajaj has a plan to fully reboot the Avenger, and no, I'm not talking about just another update. Instead, he says we will get a whole new family of Avengers, a strategy we have seen working for Bajaj with the Pulsar and Discover. The new Avenger family will no doubt sport various engines too, and so will not simply be variants of the same bike, they will also be differing in attribute and features, which will be brought home by differences in styling too. For starters, expect the current Avenger to get the new 200cc heart that we first saw on the Pulsar NS 200 and then the RS 200. The engine will be tuned differently to provide a greater cruising feel, with longer gears and a rumbly engine note too. The bike will be designed for longer riding and will not focus as much on acceleration as on cruising. But then comes the bigger surprise, an Avenger strictly for the city dweller who doesn't want to roam too far. A bike that Bajaj would like to see generate volumes, which also means a more attractive price tag. And a bike that the buyer could choose as his or her daily ride too. Enter the 150cc Avenger. Yes, the focus on this bike will be on cruiser style, with dare I say commuter convenience. This is the product with which Bajaj wants to take the Avenger into a more mainstream place, with higher volumes for sure, and a clear city cruiser personality. Before you balk at the plan, consider the early success Bajaj has had with the not really a tour or adventure series from the Pulsar family. There will be a third Avenger as well in the short term, but while Bajaj may showcase the third bike now, sales may begin only later towards the end of the year, or in early 2016. However, the company is considering keeping the current 220cc Avenger as a third option in the short term. But expect to see the new Avenger family as early as next week, with price announcements and start of bookings on both the 150 and 200.